How's it going, guys? Sanitary here. I just want to do a video and talk about how YouTube is changing, the landscape of YouTube and the algorithm is changing and how it's affecting regular YouTube creators such as myself and a lot of other people. Some of the other YouTubers, have already spoken about this, but I kind of wanted to give you my 2 cents. So real quickly, I've been doing YouTube for a while now. YouTube's been around since I think like 2006 or something. I used to surf the internet when YouTube first came out right off the bat, and then it wasn't until 2011 that I started creating videos, my first video. So I've been doing YouTube for, it's going to be close to 6 years. So I've been around the block or two. And over that time, I've noticed that YouTube has started to change for the better or for the worse. Well, it depends on which side of the spectrum you're on. So anyway, to get right into it, one of the reasons why YouTube is so different and differentiates from a regular TV, although that is changing, which I'm going to get to in a second, is that the motto is broadcast yourself. So any old person, whether it's me, you, as long as you're not being a bigot, you're not racist, you're not promoting suicide, stuff like that, really controversial stuff, as long as you are staying within the guidelines, you can pretty much post whatever you want. There's things that on a spur of the moment that just happen that script writing on mainstream TV cannot capture. And these are one of the reasons why YouTube was so popular. However, fast forwarding to right now and in late 2016, I don't know if you've noticed, but YouTube is promoting and trending more of the network televisions. So if you just go to youtube.com, if you notice what's trending, they tend to promote a lot of shows such as for instance Jimmy Fallon. I don't watch too many of them. What's the other one? The karaoke in the car. And there's nothing wrong with that. People can watch whatever they want. The Jon Stewart show. I'm not poking names at anyone. It's just examples of what I can think of. But anyway, like Conan O'Brien, these networks that are already on cable TV, they're matriculating over into YouTube's front page. And because they have a lot of money, obviously, these companies, they're paying YouTube a lot of money to have their video promoted. So what does that do to independent creators such as the majority of people like myself? Well, our search for our videos, our views will probably go a little bit lower, or it's going to be harder to get noticed, and we tend to get pushed to the bottom. And that may not be too big of a problem for the viewer, because some people like to watch that kind of stuff. But as an independent creator such as myself, it definitely affects us, because it's hard enough to get your videos out. Now, of course, I do videos because I want to express my opinion and stuff. But if no one's ever watching your video, then there's really no point. I mean, I guess you could still do a video. And I love my subscribers and my supporters. I love all you guys. It's always about the quality over the quantity, but at the same time, it can get demotivating when you're doing a video and then someone is getting rewarded for acting stupid, doing a clickbait with some boobs, whatever, 20-second video, or someone else did a lot more production. But I digress. Moving forward, I guess the only thing I want to say is, if you want to continue to keep YouTube the way it is and not turn it into network TV part 2, then try to definitely support your non-network independent channels, if not already. For instance, no one quite knows the algorithm exactly with YouTube, but duration of watch time is important, interaction, sharing and liking. Now, I am the last person, and I can't stand YouTubers that e-beg and beg for likes, or what do you call it? They bribe people for shares, or they bribe people, to get shares and views by giving them something. I am not into that at all. I am not saying that to promote myself, but I'm just saying you can do whatever you want. But if you, like I said, if you continue to want, if you have certain YouTubers that you like, that are independent, if you want to sustain that integrity, that part of YouTube, that's what created YouTube in the first place. That's what pisses off a lot of the creators, is that these independent creators are the ones that made YouTube, and now that these advertisers are just like vultures, and well, I shouldn't say vultures, you know, it is a business, I totally understand that, but it's not quite a level playing field. Now, if you just simply prefer the network type videos and stuff, that's completely fine. I'm not hating on that at all, but all I'm saying is that don't be surprised if YouTube becomes, or if not already, TV part 2, and it doesn't differentiate from, you know, regular TV, and then all of a sudden, couple of years whatever down the line, you see all your independent YouTubers slowly drift away, fade away in the background, and get ousted, and then you're gonna just end up with unoriginal content. That's what it comes down to. There's a lot of good TV shows on TV, but there's something about individuality, non-scripted content. There's just stuff, like, you guys know what I'm talking about. There's stuff that goes viral that you just can't script it, and that's what makes YouTube YouTube. So anyway, I'm talking too much. Moving forward, how would this affect me? I'm not quite sure at this point. I'm not making any dumb threats. I'm not saying, oh, I'm not going to be PewDiePie and say I'm going to delete my channel after X amount of subscribers. I'm not going to be that melodramatic about it. I do this as an outlet. I do it as a hobby, and I enjoy it. But at the same time, it's like, it's hard to compete against all these other channels. But like I said, not to ramble too much once again, it shouldn't affect me too much, because I'm going to continue to do content. At what frequency and for how long, I don't know. I have no idea. If YouTube decides to unsubscribe people, and that's for another discussion, I don't know if that's true. I've been hearing rumors that YouTube is unsubscribing and or making it hard for people to watch people's videos, then that can be demotivating and tough. But anyway, let me know your guys' 2 cents on the whole changing of YouTube and the landscape, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.